live, I believe. You guys let me know. WorldBox 0.15 or 0.21.0 is finally out. What's up, everyone? How you guys doing? What's good, Cringinator? Dead chat? Well, we just got here, so let's liven it up a little bit. How you doing today? How's the mic? Let's do a mic check. Let's do a music check. Let's do a vibe check. I hope everyone's doing pretty well. What's up, loading? The bot is here. Hey. Okay. Yeah, I saw I woke up today. I checked my phone. It was like 8 o'clock. And with the daylight savings, I live on the east coast of the United States. I checked the clock, and it was an hour forwards today, right? Spring forward, yeah. So then I was like, okay. I looked at the Discord, no update. So then I go back to sleep, and then I randomly woke up. I don't know. I don't really randomly just like wake up like that. So I randomly woke up like an hour later, checked my Discord again, and just 2 minutes ago, when I checked it at like 10 or something like that, Maxim put it in the Discord that 0.21 is out. I was like so confused what they were doing last night. Did you guys see like Maxim and Mastiff going back and forths? Like, oh, 0.18 cracked and 19 didn't hatch and 20 did this and that. They were being mad goofy. So I thought I kind of lost hope that it was gonna come out today, but nope, it's still here. All right, it's gonna take a little bit. The patch just came out today, so we're probably gonna be expecting a lot of volume. So if I can't really respond to your messages, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try. I want to chop down how I do the streaming. I want to cut each one down to an hour long, so I'm able to put an hour stream out, end it, and then I'll restart another stream. So I'll probably have like 2-3 segmented streams, and then I'll cover different topics in each stream. This one, I want to cover ages. I want to go through every single age. We got 10 of them. And I want to go through it on stream. We'll look at every single age, see what they do, how it works. And then we'll run that for about an hour. We'll end the stream, and then we'll start another stream a little later, like in like 30 minutes right after. We'll take like a little tea break, you know what I'm saying? And then we'll do like the war dynamic in that one, or the war mechanic, I mean. Let me look at who's here. What's good, Lost World? What's good, United? How you doing today? I hope you guys are, a lot of you are probably waiting on mobile. Don't, just sit tight. It's gonna come out in a day. Don't worry. Let me just address that real quick, just because I know a lot of people are probably anxious with the stuff. But we'll let you guys know all the information you can before you get into it on mobile tomorrow, and you'll be started up super quick. All right. Did anyone do a mic check, music check? I'm gonna assume it's good. How's it sound? Is the music too low? I got music playing in the background, for you guys as well. It's just like nice chill music, but I kind of try to keep it down a little bit because it's sometimes it's too loud. So let me just read through chat for a minute. I've been pretty good, not too bad. Thanks for asking. I hope you've been well too. Mashed potatoes, not too bad. I agree. It's kind of, I like mashed potatoes when it's cold outside, and it's been kind of cold the last couple days, so I couldn't wait either. I was getting so anxious from yesterday. The egg had me. I was honestly kind of like, I saw the egg and I was like, oh, come on, are you serious right now? Like, because I expected 2 days, and then it's a drop. Like, it's a release, but then the egg meant like 24 more hours, so those 24 hours were just, they were tough, but we did it. We're here. This is worth getting out of bed for it. The update definitely is. I haven't really been able to play it too much, but I definitely think it's worth it. It is massive. I made a video and released it on the patch notes. I covered like, let's say, a good % of it, and then the rest I want to do on stream and stuff. I think we're pretty good to start up. All right, so how are we gonna do this? Let me load up maps. We'll just load in races. We'll put in all 4 of the races, and then we'll just put them through the ages. If you guys don't know the ages, there's 10 of them right here. Let's sit down and kind of just like read through all of them, and we'll see what they do. So from what I understand, you can toggle them on and off, and this toggle isn't actually what puts it in that age. This just means that it can rotate. This is the pool of ages that it'll rotate between, and the bottom one, that's the current one. So currently it's Age of Hope, even though it's toggled off. And then all that means is that after this timer, the moons until next age, 456, when 456 moons pass, moons are like a time period, I guess. It's like a day in the game. So once 454 now days pass, it'll turn into the next age or Age of Chaos, because that's the only one toggled on. So if we had Age of Sun and Age of Chaos toggled on, in 450 moons, it would turn into Age of Sun, and then in like 500 more, it changes every 500, I believe. It'll change into Chaos, and then it'll just go back and forth between these two. So I guess that's kind of cool. We can kind of control and make it whichever one we want, whenever we want. So right now it's Age of Chaos. If we want it to be what? Age of Moon, we just go into Age of Moon. It's Age of Moon. And it'll rotate between the ones you have toggled on. So we'll start from the, oh, that changed pretty quick. Check that out. Wow, that was pretty cool. I haven't seen any of them. This is the first time I'm messing with it too. That was super quick. They completely scrapped, I think, the season idea. Back in like July, was it last year? They first came out with the seasons idea that they're going to do seasons, but then they decided that it was going to be too quick. Check out the cursor. It's like a flashlight. I can like scan through the map, and it looks pretty cool. There's a lot of visual updates that you'll pick up on as well. I think Bandits was one that I read, but like zombies, a lot of hit animations and arrow animations and things like that. They weren't kidding when they said major update. It honestly is 7 updates in one. Currently in Age of Moon. Let me start off with Age of Hope, because that's the easiest one. I don't want to be too overwhelmed, because I do want to try to check chat out every now and then and see what's happening in there and go back and forth. But we'll start with Age of Hope. They declared Age of Hope as the default one. It's the one that probably spawns grass, is what I'm guessing. Alright, let's read it. Age of Hope. This is a time of great promise, where the future is bright and full of possibilities. The world is full of life and hope, and people feel optimistic about what is to come. Everyone's just happy. It seems like neutral, right? Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna go, if I stop talking for a second, it's probably because I'm reading chat. I'm trying to go back and forth reading it. So, am I mobile? No. Or no, let's see. I also had to wake up for it, but it was worth it for me as well. I instantly jumped out of bed when I saw the update. It wasn't even hard for me. I slept pretty late last night because it's the weekend, and I saw the update, and the whole sleep in me just kind of like jumped out my body. Got onto the bed, just started making the video, and we're already streaming. So, okay. Let's spawn some humans in. First, let me go debug menu. We'll do debug menu, fast spawn. I don't want Sonic speed on because we kind of want to see what's going on, right? Okay, I need to see. I turned the volume down a little bit, because I know if you guys haven't seen the new settings menu, that's also something you're gonna have to check out. They added a whole bunch of customizability. Check this out. They didn't have any of this earlier, which is kind of whack, but they do now, so. Let me do like 50%. Tell me if it's too loud, and I'll lower it. Alright. Got humans on the top right. Got the humans turned on. We'll put the elves on the bottom right here. You guys hear the... if you guys can hear the desktop sounds, the whole soundtracks in the game are different. Even when you spawn people, the background music, anything. The orcs sound kind of funny. Alright. We had the 4 kingdoms spawned in. Let me go into the... I have some of the tiles. Did the tiles off? Yeah, I do. There you go. I like seeing the names. We'll keep that on. I know all this stuff is new too, but I want to try to keep this to ages specifically. Like, we want to test out the ages here, and everything else we'll be segmenting videos. This isn't the only live stream we'll be doing. We'll keep ages in one live stream, and then we'll do other stuff in other live streams, because there's so many updates that they've done that it's just gonna be too hard to do everything at once. So I think it'll be more digestible that way. We are currently in Age of Hope, which is the first one. Let me just turn the rest of them off so it's easier to see. That's the neutral one. We don't really expect much to happen. So I think that could be enough of Age of Hope. Age of Hope is the default one. We're just gonna spawn with it, and then the second we spawn with it, I'm sure we'll get tired of it pretty quick. Now we'll go into Age of Sun. Let me mark the time down so I can timestamp it later too. Give me just 1 second. Alright, Age of Sun. This is a time of intense heat and brightness where the sun blazes down on the earth. Living in this age is as tough as possible to battle and find ways to survive in the harsh conditions. Okay, we in a heat wave. Check that out. You guys see that beam of light that just kind of came up? I wonder if it scorches. I think the Age of Ash is probably the one that scorches the earth. This one probably just makes people, maybe they get hungrier or something like that. Something with the crops possibly. Let's see. Oh, it's heat, so just battle is tough. I'm guessing people want to stay inside more. Are they like shaking? Look at that miracle born. That's one of the new traits. We're gonna have to check that later. Why is it saying 1? You guys see that next to their name? Is it because their level's 1? It's the clans that are going on as well. Let's see. You guys see that? It's not the population that's showing. It's something, it's a different thing. It's their clan with their logos. You guys see that picture next to their names? Right here. Haven't really messed with that too much, but they also got like their alliance going on. Like it, or maybe that's just their clan picture actually. Is it? No, I can't even control that part. You see that rose thing on top? It's the shield with the rose. So are they different colors? No, they're not. It just shows are they all allianced? Possibly. Dang, that's a lot. All right, we're currently in Age of Sun. I'm not really sure what's happening. It says it's hard to battle, so I don't think anyone's gonna go into battle when it's Age of Sun. Doesn't really make sense for them to. It's too hot outside, you know? They're thirsty. They can't fight while they're thirsty. Did the music stop? It did. How do clans work? We're not really sure, but from what we believe, people form clans. Just think of kind of like teams. They just change the name. Like kingdoms and clans are similar. But then a kingdom can have multiple clans. Why is that out? Okay, there you go. The music's back. What's good, Rocky? How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Currently in Age of Sun. Quality of life change. Hourglass in every single tab. Check that out. That's awesome. And they added a ×4. Let's go into ×2 or ×3. I want to see the sun scorch them a little quicker. Every year. Oh no, every year actually has 12 months. But I don't think the months do anything. The months are kind of just there. Look at the names. Citrus, Septbark, Mactober, November. Yeah, what? Okay, these are the months. That's March, April, May, June, July. Those are the only 2 ones that are like straight up Septbark, Mactober, November, Endember, Cradberry, Greguary, Moosh, Monolith, Meow, June. Okay, we said all of them. Interesting. There was also a monolith I saw here somewhere. I didn't know what it meant. I saw this while making the patch notes video. We'll have to check. There's a question mark here. Oh, there you go. Spawned a couple monoliths. I'm gonna guess that people, they don't really go to war randomly either, but the sun one kind of just makes it seem like they're not gonna battle because the heat is too strong for Age of Sun. It gets more interesting the farther down that we get. We want to start off with the basic simple ones, try to digest the rest of the patch too, but it's just gonna be impossible. There's just so much going on with the patch. So we'll go on to Age of Dark from Age of Sun. I think that's when it starts getting a little fancy. They added a new ice biome. You're right. They added a new ice biome, and it's gonna be part of the Age of Ice as well. Alright, let's go into Age of Dark. Age of Dark. It will be a time of great darkness when the world will be shrouded in a veil of shadows that will seem to swallow all light and hope. It just turns really dark. I think we saw this was the picture where the lights turn on at night. You can kind of see it in this too, where the moon's out and everything. Foul creatures will lurk in the darkness, preying on the unwary, while the shadows themselves will hold the nightmares and illusions that could drive a person to madness. Okay, I wonder if they added werewolves, like a secret thing. You know, they added some secret traits and achievements. Let me just show you guys that before I forget. How do I check the achievements out? I forget where to check this. We can see the traits too. Here, I'll show you guys that while I remember. They changed the traits menu where it's kind of grouped in different ways. I know I made a traits video like last week, but I still have the files. I might just throw these in and re-upload it. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do because they added a couple, like about 10 new traits. So I'll show you guys how to get those once I figure it out because I don't even know yet. Okay. Where were we? Age of Dark. Good to move on. Let me timestamp it. Around 16. Okay. Bring in the darkness. This is where the flashlight comes out. Yes. Check out the cursor if you guys didn't see it earlier. When it turns dark, the cursor gets a nice little glow effect. Are more people inside? There aren't too many houses, so I want to see the foul creatures that they were talking about. It says foul creatures will come out and hit the ones that are lurking. I'm sure. I wonder if like the light that's emanating from the houses has something to do with like their safety. And not only that, but does my cursor help them? You guys think? Like if there's like someone attacking someone in the darkness, I can kind of help them by shining light. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. Any new traits? Yeah, there's about 10 new traits. 10 to 15. I'm not exactly sure which ones they are, but they did add 10 to 15. Some we can get, and some are just part of creatures and stuff like that. We're currently in the Age of Dark. Right here. In the month of June. The months are switching really quick, though. The months don't mean as much as the ages do. The ages are the major part. We're searching for creatures that are lurking at the night. I can hear them. I have the volume up, but I have the desktop volume a little bit. Tell me if it's too loud in the chat. I'm gonna try to look at chat every now and then, but honestly it's a little difficult. But just let me know if the volumes are a little messed up and I'll definitely take a look. But let me change it again because I want you guys to hear this. I'm at 50%. Let me go to 65. And I'll pause the music. Okay. It was different for Age of Sun. You could kind of hear like a little bit of scorching sound. It wasn't too intense. And then Age of Hope was just neutral music. Definitely adds to the whole thing though. Haven't seen any creatures yet. I think that was just an elf making some noises. They just chilling. Might take long. Yeah, it could. We can let's turn the speed up. We're at ×3 right now. I think ×5 is I don't want to put Sonic speed on because Sonic speed is just, it's super hard to process. Like when things are going on. So we'll go on to ×5 and just try to see what's going on. Let me make sure the world laws. Let's see. Not peaceful. Everything's on. I hear some creature. There's like frogs and stuff ribbiting. I doubt it's just frogs. I was expecting some type of a wolf or a werewolf to come out. If anyone's played like Valheim, you know, like those black werewolves that come out at nighttime. That was crazy. Sonic speed ×10. Yeah, it's just really. Is it? I'm not really sure exactly what speed it is. But Okay. Crickets too. I hear the chirping crickets. They're kind of glowing as well. Oh, a little crash. You guys saw that? We turned all our mods off, so the game doesn't crash as much, but it is launch day, so we'll expect some type of... What's it called? Turbulence, I guess you can call it. But it's running pretty... It's not running too buggy. I feel it feels smooth for the most part. I'm just looking around. You guys tell me if you notice things as well. Yeah, it's just I'm just super overwhelmed by the look of it. Like, we haven't really been able to see the game in dark or anything like that ever. At least not without a mod. So I just love how it looks right now. The music is absolutely wonderful. I might be getting lost in the game, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, the crash scared me too. The colors are so nice. Yes, I agree. The nighttime is really cool. This glow on the cursor feels. One second, let me clear my throat. Feels really cool when you're moving it around. I kind of hope you can keep it, even in the sun. This cursor customizability would be cool. Hey, where are these creatures at? What does it say? Foul creatures prey on the unwary while the shadows themselves. Okay. How do we test this? Do we just put soil everywhere? Demolish houses, yes. Let's just make it dark everywhere. They're building houses quicker than I can destroy them. Okay. I think I have to remove their resources. You know, honestly, I think we're just gonna have to make a new world. Let's make a new world. We'll make our own island, and then that's how we're gonna do it. Here we got an island. We're not gonna give them any resources, so they can't make a kingdom. We'll spawn a bunch of humans. Or actually, they spawn their resources anyways. What do I need? Hill, right? Yeah, there you go. Let's do that. And then we'll go into Age of Dark. I'll toggle them off so it's easier to kind of notice. Currently trying to test out Age of Dark. Alright, now we wait. This is kind of evil. We're just kind of like watching our test subjects. Alright, where are the creatures at? Oh, I'm hoping the creatures kind of spawn. Do the creatures not spawn now? Okay. Let's see if the creatures spawn in that. Any of you guys know how the Age of Dark works? Is there some horses? I believe so. I saw Flame Horse, right? Wasn't that one of the teasers? iOS, I would expect a day or two max. You could highball expect it in 2 days. So if it comes out tomorrow, you're a little more excited, but definitely within 2 days. You can kind of hear like a sewer kind of dropping. Kind of sounds eerie. Yeah, I'm not really sure about this Age of Dark. It's definitely not these crabs, right? It's just dark. Foul creatures. And illusions. Oh, okay. I guess that's more, they're just kind of scared at night. They're taking damage because they're hungry. Not because, yeah, that damage. But that's Age of Dark. Once we figure more about Age of Dark, I'll try to test it out a little more. But I think we can check out the other. There's 10 of them, so I don't want to spend too much time on just one of them. So I think that's a pretty good test of Age of Dark. Honestly, it looks cooler than anything, so even if it has no effect, the visuals are super nice. We'll move on to Age of Tears. I think Age of Tears will definitely be a lot more visually, like we'll be able to tell more. Just give me a second, let me mark it. All right, moving on to Age of Tears. Oh, that flash warning. That was probably lightning. is my guess. Age of Tears, I think, was a rain and a, yeah, there you go. The rain just started right there. You guys see that? It's a rain and a lightning age. We'll read it. In this age, the sky will weep endlessly. Oh, it's not the units weeping, it's the sky weeping. Drenching the world in ceaseless downpour of sorrow. People will struggle to find hope and happiness in a bleak and hopeless world, but there will still be those who cling to optimism and believe that the sun will one day shine again. Damn, this is straight up like an ice age type of age. They're just, it's just gonna be raining the whole time. Let me turn hunger off. Hunger and yeah, we can turn both those off. It's just raining. I don't know if it lightnings or thunders. Maybe that was just like the transitional part where it just like turned on. Now here you go, we have a cloud. Those give out thunder sometimes. It looks cool. We can put it on a different map. This map's a little... It's not as fun. Let's load up one of our older maps. Oh, check this out. There's a Greg on every single There's a Greg on every single map. I didn't put it there. I don't know why. I guess it's just there in the... Yeah, I don't know. Let's put it on the Avatar map. Any new world laws? No, I do not believe so. Here are the world laws. The world laws are the same. No new world laws. The destruction powers are the same. These resources, they got added some clouds in the back. Okay. I forgot where I was. Oh yeah, we're just gonna turn on Age of Tears on the Avatar map. Here you go. Age of Tears, that's the rain one. Any second, it should just like start downpouring on these. There's the lightning. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it just like shook lightning for a second. I don't see the rain yet. So I guess it's not always that it rains. Weep endlessly, drenching the world, ceaseless downpour. People, it seems like it'll be like 50-50. Some people will have hope, and some people will not have hope. Does it give them like some type of trait, like ambitious and stuff like that? There's a lot of these things that are different. Like you guys will. Oh, one of the coolest changes. I know about this one, so I can show you guys this real quick. So we know kingdoms, right? They added this sorting feature. You know how when there was too much, you would never, no one would ever read this, honestly, right? There was just too much to go through, but now you can sort it by the age of the kingdom, by the population of the kingdom, the army size, or the villages. So you can check out the biggest armies real quick compared to the smallest armies, the biggest populations to the smallest populations, or the oldest ones to the youngest. Extreme quality of life. That's one of my favorite changes right there. Okay, where the tears at? Our world's not crying yet. We gotta like bomb something real quick. Fire Nation, goodbye. Okay. Let me uncheck all these. Let's go back into Age of... Oh, we're in Age of Dark. What am I doing? Oh, no, not Age of Dark. No, I just checked the wrong one there. Okay, we'll go in Age of Dark. Let me let it turn dark. We're in dark now. Oh, that looks so cool. Check out this one. This... I had to pause it for a second. Just because of how cool it looked. Wow. Because this is the Avatar map. And it's been... Let's see what year it is. Yeah, it's got a population of 7,200. And... I don't know what year it is, but it's been a lot of years. But look at those houses. The purple one looks so cool. When we zoom in and can't see the purple shade, looks a little different, but... Let me turn off... Where's... Okay. You know, I wouldn't even be able to tell it's this game. Honestly. I don't think we've ever had a visual update like this. I'm loving it. Are you weird for reading everything about the kingdoms? Nah, not at all. Crabzilla has a theme and roar now? Okay, wait, let me check that out real quick. Let's see. Oh, he does. Listen to that background. It's like a... The sound effects are really good. They revamped the whole entire sound design of the game. So it's okay that, like, don't even be like, yeah, this update is awesome. They could have easily had 7 individual updates, honestly. But it's alright, they just compiled it all in one. And it'll take us 7 times as long to explain it, but we'll get through it all. Okay, let's go back into the Age of Tears. I don't want to lose too much track. I want to keep this stream, try to keep it to ages only. And then, like, about an hour long, so it's easier to digest, and people who haven't seen the stream can go back and, like, it's rewatchable too. And then we'll try to cover the other stuff in the other streams. Okay, Age of Tears. We didn't really see much happen last time. But we should expect the darkness to go away and some clouds. Here's our first cloud. From what I thought it'd make the whole world kind of just like clouds are spawning, but it wasn't the same as... Oh, there you go. I see rain. Yep. Okay. I was about to say, because I thought it would only rain under the clouds, but it is raining everywhere. Yeah, it's just raining. Just imagine how it would feel in the rain. There's thunder right there. Nothing too wild. I'm not the biggest fan of Age of Tears. I thought it would be the people crying, and they're crying because there's chaos being unleashed on them. But nope, it's the world crying, and it's just raining on them. Nothing crazy. We'll mark the time. We'll move on to the next one in a second. 30. And the next one is Age of Moon. During this age, the world will be bathed in a radiant glow as the bright and luminous moon casts its spell over all those live in it. Okay, the night will come alive with the music of the spheres, and the magic of the moon will be everywhere. Oh, I wonder if it's the magic clouds. If you go into the nature and disasters, you'll see the magic cloud here. It sounds like that's what it'll start spawning over them. The magic cloud, what it does is it shields everyone, makes them bigger, and makes them dance. So it's pretty cool. In this age, people will glaze up at the sky with a sense of awe and reverence, knowing that they are part of something much greater than themselves. This sounds really cool. This sounds like it could be our favorite one. The moon, Age of Moon, lemon biome with the lemons. Let's go. And even in the darkest of nights, the moon will shine like a beacon of hope, guiding them through the mysteries of the cosmos. I love that. I love that. I think that's our favorite one. I haven't even seen it yet, but let's put it on. I think it's gonna look like Age of Dark with, oh, check this. We got some conflict. We got a mad king here. What's he mad at? Oh, he's probably planning. They're probably planning to attack each other. You know the plots and the plans? That's a new mechanic they added as well. Here's a little teaser for that. We'll look into that a little later. Let's digest the ages first. Gotta stay focused. There's a lot, and it's all exciting. Age of Moon. I want to turn back on some of the kingdoms. Yeah, let's keep on kingdom layer, and name tags. Okay. Nope, do not want to quit the game. Statuses. I can't really see it. The logos are kind of small, but let's see. King's feeling the emotions / reactions. Yes, and that's gonna affect. A lot of that affects how they feel about going to war and making alliances. Like if two kingdoms are happy next to each other, they're probably gonna make an alliance together. And if they're mad next to each other, they're gonna they're gonna go to war. So how do you check that? You guys know where to check the emotions? I can show you guys the tab real quick. Traits. I got. No, nope. Mood normal. There you go. This guy's mood doesn't look like he's normal. Let's check out this king. Oh, he just went in the house. Oh, he's out. Stop messing with me. No, he's in the house though. I can't click him whenever he's... Oh, there you go. Happy militarist. Influence 37. Here's how it looks in here. They got statuses in this as well now. Culture. Clan setting. It looks very similar to the kingdom setting and the villages setting they had before. But check out the clan leader along with the clan members. We can have some... If you guys haven't seen the ninjas versus Spartan video, this is kind of giving me ideas for that. Where it's like we can have a 5v5 and so that. They got clans with... What does this XP mean? Is that XP bar? Oh, what? Clan experience and they can level up? Oh yeah, we saw that as well. There's clans from... I think the levels go from 1 to 5. And each level gives the clan like an extra perk. That's also with alliances. There's a lot of depth to it. A whole lot of depth to that. It's going to take a little bit. Why does the bot keep timing out people for using more than 2 emojis? It's probably because of setting that we set like a long time ago. But I'm going to have to look at that probably like in between streams. And like try to work around the stream right now. Because honestly, there's a lot of volume today. Just because of the patch coming out. So try to work around the bot, guys. I'm sorry if he kind of blocks your messages out. The bot's little... You can yell at the bot if you want. Just we're gonna have to work with him for today because I don't want to spend too much time going back and forth fixing the bot and then going. I want to focus on the ages. We work through the bot today, and then we discipline him after the day, you know. And then I'll check him out. I'll let more emojis in. I'll let more people talk. I tried to keep it that subs can only talk so we don't get too much spam. But just try to work with it. If I see some things, I'll try to fix it. But right, we'll keep the flow going. Age of Moon currently. Looking for the magic clouds is what we thought would come out. But no magic clouds. Just people with hope. Looking up at the moon with some hope. Get the music back on. It seems like the Age of Moon, like the Age of Darks says that it has creatures at nighttime and it's a little more lethal, while the Age of Moon seems more hopeful at night. Where it's like, it's dark, yeah, but they're like looking up to the moon, things are good. It's just kind of, it's nothing too crazy. Right? It's a nice little darkness. I like the dark ones, just because the dark ones, the lights and everything, the visuals look amazing. So I think the dark ones are definitely going to be my favorite. So far, we got all the crazy ones still to come. These are nothing compared to like, the last 5 are the ones that sound wild. So we'll move on to the next one, which is gonna be Age of Chaos. Time mark it real quick. The sounds are amazing. I'm loving it. What are the new traits? I'm not sure what the new traits are. We'll look into them in a later video today. We're gonna keep this stream to the ages and try to decipher them. Alright, we're on to Age of Chaos. This age will be a time of blood and death, where the world will be in turmoil and anarchy will reign supreme. It will be a time of war and destruction where every day will be a struggle for survival. Okay, this one sounds a little wild. I like the visuals. I can already tell this one's gonna be fun to look at. Just check this is another picture that I believe that we had. Either this one or one of these look like the ones with the dragon. I wanna say it's Chaos. The end of this world will seem to be drawing even nearer, and those in power fight for dominance and common people are left to fend for themselves. Okay, this is straight the Purge. Let's put it on. We like you go from Age of Moon to Age of Chaos. Look at that transit. We're in like the mid ground right now where everything's kind of purple and just looks so nice. All right, now let's let the war begin. Yeah, war already kind of breaking out on that side. It turned a little bit red. Nothing as it's not the dragon one. I don't believe it is because like I feel like a dragon would have spawned by now, but we do see wars and plans being made. Let's keep an eye on the population. We got birth on as well, so they should be able to replenish them. Look at this guy. He's bugging out. Plan some pots. Yep. There you go. What's he planning? Started by Toph? Yeah, that's Toph right there. Toph is planning. Yo, this is. I love this. This is so cool. So there's only one plan going on. I wonder how could we influence it? Let's go. Should we make her like mad? No, but she'll lose her king trait if she's mad. So we'll leave it like that. We'll just let it kind of play out. I want to see the Age of Chaos. There you go. She's already going in for the attack. The update will probably come out in mobile either tomorrow or the day after. I would guess 2 days. Toph going in for the attack right now. We're in Age of Chaos. Age of Chaos should be the one where the most wars happen. Just think chaos, right? It's exactly what we'd kind of expect. Time of blood and death. Everyone just kind of wants to go to war. We haven't put anyone to war specifically at all. Another new thing that you guys want to check out is this key right here, the Whisper of War. Before we had the Spite button. It's kind of like the Spite button, but what the Spite button does is put that kingdom. Let's sprinkle it on the Southern Water Tribe, right? And let's see what it does. Oh, I guess it did nothing there. Or do I not have it turned on? No, I do. Are they already at war? Everyone's already at, okay. Never mind. We're in Age of Chaos, so everyone's already at war, so it doesn't even matter. But what the Spite brush does is it puts that kingdom to war with everyone, while the Whispers of War, you can click on a kingdom, and then click on any other kingdom to make it, like, let's say we just want them to go to war with the Earth Kingdom. You click on them, then click on the Earth Kingdom, and it goes to war with them. But they're already at war with them. You guys see how it's saying that on top? Southern Water Tribe is already at war. Eastern Air Temple, Southern Air Temple. But if they weren't, you can put them to war with single ones. All right, so that's Age of Chaos. Age of Chaos just puts everyone at war. No need to throw Spite on everyone. You just throw them in the Age of Chaos, and you'll be good. What I love about the Ages is that we can just keep them all off and just keep it in Age of Hope. And just if you want to make it stuck at one age, you just leave that one on and then toggle the rest of them off, and it'll, once the time period is over, it'll just rotate on itself. So you can keep it stuck in Age of Hope, which is neutral. So you don't have to play in any of the ages. You don't have to rotate any of them, but if you want to, you could, which is cool. I think that's we got a good understanding of Age of Chaos. It's the battle one. We can go on to the Age of Wonders. And the Age of Wonders will be a time of enchantment and mystery, where the very air is charged with arcane energies that spark the imagination and bring forth incredible marvels. Those who are skilled in the ways of magic will be in their prime, harnessing the forces of the universe to accomplish amazing feats and create wonders beyond the dreams of ordinary mortals. Alright, this is some godly stuff. We're going to be giving the units some godly powers. So, I wonder how it's going to look. The Age of Chaos, not too impressed with the look of it. It just kind of gave it a red tint. It looks cool, just I mean, nothing like that, but like it doesn't look as cool as the dark ones for sure. We are in the Wonders, right? Yeah. All right, let me just keep it on that real quick. Enchantment and mystery. Honestly. Okay. So maybe this is like a mage enhancement. Let me spawn an island real quick. Let's put some evil mages on here. Right, it says it's an age of enchantment and mystery. Those who harness arcane energies. Oh, okay. So is there an arcane mage? And mages might be more powerful in this? Okay. I don't know how to, it doesn't really show how they're being empowered, but I think we can assume that it is the mages that are doing. Hey, where'd our second mage go? Did he fly away? Nah, no way. Let me spawn another mage next to him. Necromancer. What other mages do we have? White mage? They fight each other. We can watch a battle real quick. Flame tower, ice tower. Yeah, I'm not really too sure about the Age of Wonders. It kind of looks like a neutral map. Nothing happened. Let's turn off the looks real quick. That's what it looks like. It says it empowers mystery and enchantment, which could be the enchanted biome. But I'm not seeing too much. You guys know what the mystery biome or the Age of Wonders does? Can you manually make alliances? You can influence alliances, I believe. We'll look into that in the next stream. But is a magic cloud? Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. You guys, are these the clouds right here? It's in ×5 now. Let's check them in on the mages real quick. Oh, they invaded the mages and killed them. Yo, what? Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. No, that's definitely... What's the lightning? I spawned too many. Let me turn off. I only want to spawn one. That was way too much to even tell what's going on. Where do I spawn him? Let's spawn him here. What was that lightning? Yeah, there you go. He doesn't have that lightning power usually. Check that out. You guys see this battle animation? Change the whole animation. That animation change isn't just because of the age. The animation change is probably standard. The lightning is probably just because of the age. But I know they added like a whole bunch of visual changes. That looks cool. I like that. Alright, let's try out the Age of Ice. The last three are drastic, I know that. So we'll do that. Age of Ice. This will be a time of cold and desolation where the world will be locked in a relentless grip of ice and snow. You guys ready? Ready for the change? It's gonna look cool while it's changing. Probably takes a little bit for the snow. Let me turn off the... Yeah, there you go. It's just snowing everywhere. Ooh, we could definitely run that on this map. Avatar elements fight each other, but the northern and southern tribes. Because they're already kind of iced out. Now the whole nation's iced out. Everyone's water tribe. Alright, let's see what else it does. The winds will be icy and unforgiving, and even the hardiest of souls will struggle to find warmth and shelter. So, they probably will have a similar effect of weak combat as the Age of Sun did. Just on like the opposite side, instead of being extreme heat, it's extreme cold. The world will seem to have entered an endless winter, the Ice Age. Let's say, like pretty literally the Ice Age, where the sun itself has been extinguished and the land is a lifeless tundra. Sounds rough. Definitely don't want to live here. They'll probably be able to battle, but it just seems unpleasant. Is balanced? I'd say the ages are pretty balanced, just because, like, unless you direct it at a certain kingdom, because, like, everyone's in the tundra, right? Like, it affects the whole map at the same time. I know some people will have an advantage depending on what their traits are. Like, if you're in the ice, like, it's probably advantageous to have the cold aura or the immune to freezing traits. Like, you guys remember, like, this one? And the freeze immunity. Oh, check, what is this? Mega heartbeat? Here's a new trait. I haven't seen it yet, but that's one right there. Oh, check him out. It's him right there. He's got the mega heartbeat. Oh, I lost him. You can't hide from me, though. Is it? Yo, what? Okay. Is it him? Yeah, it is. Check that out. Is he? You guys hear the drumming? He's drumming while he's like walking around. It's like the sound effect they have for him is pretty interesting. Oh no, it's not him. He's in this house. Right? Look, check that out. Yes, it's this guy. It's the redhead. Gotcha. Well, that's one of the traits. And that's Age of Ice. Nothing too much crazier than the other ones. Just kind of a biome switch, let's say. Alright, we can look at Age of Ash now. Age of Ash says, this age will be a time of sickness, with the air thick with smoke and dust particles that cause a deadly illness known as ash fever. We read on this. It's a trait. It will not be a good time to live, but people will still hope to see another day. Alright, let's check out how this looks. I wonder if the ice will melt while it's in the Age of Ash. If it's in the Age of... Okay, wait. Before we do that, let's make it... I kind of want to see the change. Let's go from Age of Ice to Age of Sun. Just to watch it melt. Yeah, that's pretty quick. All the ice melted that was... I wonder how these people feel from all that, like, extreme cold to just... extreme heat almost instantly. Are these snow piles or... Oh yeah, they are, but they're kind of melting away. At this point, pretty much all the ice is melted away. Alright, let's go back into the Age of Ash. Environment change. Kind of got a little ashy. There's two new... Is it two new traits? There's a... What was it called? An effect. Status effect. I think. Something with... It makes you coughing. Because the dust particles in the Age of Ash. We need new races. They're probably looking into it for the future. I don't know. Something happened there. I'm not sure what. Currently in the Age of Ash. I'm letting them age for a second in this. Or just like spend some time in it. They should get the... They should get the smoke effect. Oh, you guys see how I unchecked all the ages? There is no next age. Like if I have 2 checked, then it says moons until the next age, 650. But if I only have 1 checked, it just completely goes away. It doesn't even change. I thought it would just change to itself, but it recognizes that. Solid coding. I like that. Currently in the Age of Ash, our heartbeat guy is like right here somewhere. We see him beating. Yeah, right there. Skin burns? Makes sense for that age, I guess, right? No? It's a little gloomy. It's like a little dull. I would say the screen looks like a... Oh no. I don't want to turn that on. It'll just start killing people for no reason. Alright, let me pull up the patch notes real quick, guys. I want to see some other stuff that it says in the patch notes. And then... Ah, there you go. I should have done this. Alright. Which one are we in? Age of Ash. Let's see. The era where life is fading slowly. That's how they described it. It kind of felt like that. It's a little gloomy and stuff. And Age of Sun, we found out, it says, where did I read that? Hold up. Makes desert and savanna biomes grow faster. Here's some of the ash clouds falling over them. Yep, there you go. There's there's the statuses that come up. Oh no, where'd he go? Right here. You get ash fever and coughing. These are 2 new statuses. The whole status box is new. Where people will get statuses. They also had another one, rage, where people will start getting raged randomly. Like if you get pissed off in fight, you probably just start raging. Here, check out what it says. On the warfare +5 and all of those -5, you get -5 diplomacy, intelligence, stewardship, speed, health, max age, and fertility. Dang, fertility -120%. That's crazy. You go negative. you just can't. Yeah, you just done. Max age -15. Wow. Okay. Is lethal. For sure. Age of Ash. Do not like that. Alright, so that's pretty much what happens to Age of Ash. It just drops ash clouds everywhere. You guys see all these clouds forming and just spawning all over the world? This side should be good so far, maybe. Blessed. Or enchanted. Not for long. Wait until the storm's coming. But they go from left to right, so like maybe there's something with advantages on the kingdoms on the right side. But that's the Age of Ash. Time market real quick. Okay. Alright, now we got the Age of Despair. It's the last age. And then we'll still keep messing with the ages a little bit. We read up on the patches and we'll still kind of mess with it. And then we'll see what the other changes are. Alright, Age of Despair. This age will be a long and grueling era of endless winter and darkness where the world will be shrouded in an unrelenting cold that threatens to snuff out all life. It's like a combination of multiple, like a few of them. This darkness will be all-consuming and even the bravest of hearts will be tested in such an unforgiving environment. Alright, let's check it out while we talk about it. Gets even darker. Wow, check out how dark this one got. This one looks cool. Let me change a couple things real quick. I want a big brush. Yeah, check that out. And I also want to turn everything off and just check the map out. Not as bright as the other ones. The smoke clouds are still in here. They seem appropriate in the Age of Despair. I'm not really sure if let's keep reading. Yet even in the midst of such darkness, there will still be those who hold on to hope, who believe that the thaw will come and life will bloom once again. I like it. They will keep alive the flame of life. And it is their faith and resilience that will ultimately see the world through the Age of Despair in the new era of growth and renewal. This one sounds like it's a combination of some. It just despair. Just think despair. Oh, what was that? With the screaming noise, something has fallen from the sky. It probably increases the chance of natural disasters. I wouldn't be surprised if it does that. Let's see what it says over here. Age of Despair, cold, dark, and full of danger. Okay, so it stays dark, it stays cold. A combination of those two. And danger. So those bombs and natural disasters probably come up to a higher point. What's good, Wilson Cruz? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Or if they run out of gunpowder, they need more. Yeah, if they got the guns. We're currently on Age of Despair. Right? We're looking at the ages right now. I know there's a lot of changes, guys, but we're going to leave the streams. We're going to segment them. We're going to keep the ages in one, and then we're going to look at the rest of the other things in the other ones. Right now, we are on the ages, and we're on the last age, actually. So we're just going to go back and mess with the other ages and see the changes that they actually do. We figured out a decent bit. Here's another disaster. A lot of meteors coming in at nighttime. Meteors, or you can call them shooting stars if you want, killing an entire village. Take those boats out. Even the boats are like light. I thought it was those night bugs, but nah, those are boats just like going in the ocean just with the light. The visuals and the sound really put you in a trance while you're looking and playing the game. Like, I'm just kind of like, I can just sit here and just kind of watch it. Our heartbeat guy's still alive. You guys see him right here? Alright, let's see. Which age shall we look at? I'll go through their notes, and then based on that, we'll just take a look at some. Look how quick it changes. You can kind of see it change. I'll keep the setting this menu on, but I'll just kind of keep flickering through it and look at the visuals. Age of Hope, Age of Sun, Age of Dark, Age of Tears, Age of Moon. I like Age of Moon. Age of Moon makes the lights. There's something about the hue of the lights that just, I don't know. It makes it look heavenly or something out of this world. Alienly. Moony. Let's call it Moony. Age of Chaos. Age of Wonders. Age of Ice. Age of Ash. And Age of Despair. I'll flicker through it one more time. Take a look at the background if you guys didn't notice last time. All the houses in the back and stuff. It's a little hard to see, but I'll leave the menu open so we can actually like flicker through it, and you'll see like the hue and the environmental change. It's not the biome changes and stuff, but you'll get an idea of how the lighting, the drastic, because we haven't had lighting changes yet. So this is actually it's really cool to look at. All right, here's the first one, Age of Hope. Saw that change real quick. Here, I can load it up again too. Can I zoom in when I show the ages? Yeah, sure. I'll zoom in and I'll like actually like Age of Hope is just like the standard one. It kind of just looks like this. It's the neutral one. They said that. Age of Sun. This one scorches. It got a little brighter. The sun is scorching. They don't really want to battle too much. It says that the desert and the savanna biome spreads real quick in this. So like this biome. Let's check it. I just wanna. First, we gotta go to the world laws. Biomes overgrowth has to be checked on, right? Otherwise, they're not gonna grow at all unless you have that checked on. And then in the patch notes, it says that the Age of Sun makes desert and savanna biomes grow faster. So if we unpause it, this biome should slowly, it should want to take over the world. As if it was alive. It doesn't move that fast, but it says it. They just they kind of just don't want to stink when they go to battle. They get thirsty. They don't want to battle too much. Visually, not too wild. You see like a beam of light coming in. Pretty neutral, I would say. Age of Dark, our first night one. The night ones look really cool. I love the night ones. I'm a huge fan. Age of Dark says the long night can last 200 to 300 years. So once the night is out, it's just gonna kind of stay dark. And then it says creatures lurk in the darkness. We haven't really seen them. This one has a lot of kingdoms, so you probably won't see too many creatures. Just because, like, look how much light is kind of already all over the place. Like, this island might be in danger of something happening. You guys hear the drums, like, going off? Yeah, but that's the Age of Dark. It's the nighttime one. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, you could toggle them on and off so it only stays to the ones that you want to keep it. Like, if you wanted to stay on Age of Dark, you would just toggle them all. I left one on. Other than that, you just keep that one on. And now look, there's no... The bar for the next age went away. If you wanted to toggle between two of them, between Age of Dark and Age of Hope, then you can just kind of keep it like this. And look, next age between this. Like, let's say... Let me just give you an example video. Like, where you have Age of Sun and Age of Moon toggled. Right? That sounds like a cool video idea. I might do that in the future, where it just toggles between... Right now we're in Age of Moon. In 700 years, it goes to Age of Sun. And then 700 years after that, it goes back to Age of Moon. And it just goes back and forth between Age of Moon and Age of the Sun. So, you have really nice control over these. Alright. This one is Age of Moon, though. Or Age of Dark. Don't confuse it. I was just making an example. We are currently on Age of Dark. This is what it looks like. They look similar, the nighttime ones. They just have different hues and stuff, and maybe slightly different effects. But for the most part, visually, they look similar. Age of Tears, it's just the sky is crying in this one, not the units. It's just wet and sloppy, it's just raining all over the place. Clouds would spawn in any second. Clouds, you see like those the rain clouds all over the place. Skip it. Age of Moon. I think we can lock this in as our favorite one. Just because the visuals are so nice, the visuals and the sound effects. I just love how it looks. It's great. It says that magic clouds will spawn in, and here's let me spawn in some magic clouds myself to show you guys what they do. It shields you, makes you bigger, and makes them dance, and it's got a nice little music sound track too, I think. I can't hear them talking, but you guys hear the drumming and stuff? There's a lot of them just like... It made some of them bigger. Look at this guy dancing. You see him? Wow, he's going crazy. He had a little bit too much of that magic stuff, you know what I mean? Look at the mushrooms. He's on shrooms too. Of course he's bugging out. Alright, oh yeah, the ages. That was Age of Moon, the nighttime one. Looking very bright and nice. We'll go on to Age of Chaos. Getting really dull and flame. Wow, that was... Whoa, okay. We didn't see that big of a change last time. So let me slow down. Let's take a look at Age of Chaos a little more this time. It got instantly dark. This is the one that dragons were in. I'm sure it makes fire. Probably has something to do with fire doing more too. Right? Let's see. Blood, everyone just... Oh yeah, everyone going to war. They just want to fight each other. Ain't no friends in Age of Chaos. It's the Purge, where everyone just wants to fight. You can go between... The two biomes you can switch between here would be Age of Hope and Age of Chaos, where everyone just kind of... Oh, everyone's all happy and no war. And then, bam, Age of Chaos. Psych. You'll all just go to war with each other. Visual, very, very red. Peachy vibe. Age of Wonders. Skilled in the ways of magic. This one seems like a magic and an enchanted biome one. So, if we put out the enchanted biome, I'm sure maybe it has something to do with... Where is it? Enchanted seeds. I don't know if it directly affects the enchanted seed. It does say it affects magic powers, especially arcane. Those who are skilled in magic harnesses the forces of amazing feats. Wonders beyond the ordinary. Charged with arcane energies. So, expect clouds of some type. Magic will be enhanced in this one. Visually, nothing too crazy. It kind of just... Like, here's what normal looks like. Oh, I keep missing it. Age of Hope. Here's what Age of Hope looks like. We'll Sonic speed it so like the visuals get it quicker. You see, nothing too wild, right? The biomes are already a little colorful anyways. And then here's what Age of Wonders looks like. It's like a purpley haze to it. I think mystical, magical vibe in this. The Ice Age. Okay, this is another one where it changes pretty hard. It got a little duller, it got a little darker, but it's not the darkest one. This one's where the snow comes in and the ice comes in. It's on Sonic speed, so it might lag a little bit right now. Just bear with it. I just want to show you guys the effects of the ages. We went through it earlier on in the stream, but we're just kind of speed running it at the end. We got snow. Let it snow. Let it snow. Let it snow. Let's see. Does it say anything? The long winter where everything freezes. They lose let's see. They lose some will to battle. Endless winter. Sun itself has been extinguished. It has a similar effect of Age of Sun where they don't want to fight. Just think it's the opposite of it though. Instead of extreme heat, it's extreme cold. We got the Age of Ash then. We got sick and dull. This one's where they get the coughing and the fever ash, right? The clouds will start spawning in a second. And then once the clouds go over you, you get the coughing and the fever ash traits, statuses, which don't make you want to fight. It just gets kind of bad. These aren't, it's another bad one. We can kind of see some of the snow melting by itself. You guys see that? Where the wheat's growing? It's gonna take a lot longer. If you had the Age of Sun on, the snow melts a lot quicker. But if you go from Age of Ice to something else, unless you have like extra heat, it does take a little longer to go away. So this is a pretty bad combination. They just went from Age of Ice to Age of Ash. So you just went from the Ice Age to just like being covered with ash clouds. You don't want that. Next we got Age of Despair. This one was just chaos. We saw a bunch of meteors falling out of nowhere. Endless winter. It's a mix of a lot. It got darker, colder. It goes back to being really cold, dark, and random events at nighttime. Dark Ages, you like history? Okay, nice. You guys hear that? You can kind of hear like that creepy sewage sound from the game that is making right now. Right? It's like a creepy, eerie, like think despair for this age. Alright, let me put it back to Age of Hope. Alright, I think that was pretty good. We covered all the ages. We tried to go through it, break it down in a slow way, and then in the end we went through it all again in like 10 minutes. Try to speedrun it. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the stream here. We'll take a little tea break. And then there's so many changes in this patch. There's like 200 things we haven't covered yet. Probably 300 things we haven't covered yet. So we'll take a little tea break. I'll go eat some little lunch or something like that, and then we'll be right back and we'll cover pretty much everything else in the patch. So thank you guys for watching this one. This video, this ages video will be up right after the stream's over, so you can go back and check it. I'll timestamp it. And thank you guys for joining us right now. I'm sorry if I didn't get to you guys in chat. I'll try to in the next video. We'll slow down the pace, but we'll try to get through everything. And I'll catch you guys in 30 minutes. Thanks for joining us.